Marriage feels incredible. You've found your person, had the wedding, and you're ready to build a life together. But then reality hits. You wake up on a random Tuesday, look at your banking app, and realize your personal money rules are completely dead. Suddenly, you aren't just managing your own cash flow, you are managing the spending habits, the secret debts, and the completely different financial mindsets of another human being. Have you ever left a dinner date feeling completely tense because of who swiped the card? Have you ever had a massive, exhausting argument with your spouse over a credit card statement or a grocery bill? If you are a normal 9-to-5 worker, the way you handle money after marriage will either turn your household into an unstoppable wealth-building machine, or it will trap both of you in a cycle of silent resentment and middle-class stress. But what if the traditional financial advice you've been given about married money is totally wrong? In this video, we are stripping away the generic romance and breaking down the cold, hard operational shifts most 9-to-5 couples face. We're looking at the raw math of how merging accounts can accelerate your path to freedom, the exact account structure you need to stop arguments before they start, and the hidden traps that quietly destroy married wealth in 2026. If you're ready to build a bulletproof financial team, hit that like button, subscribe to 9-to-5 Chimp, and let's look at the numbers. Here's the uncomfortable truth most newlyweds never hear. When you say "I do," you aren't just marrying a person. You are marrying a deeply ingrained, entirely separate financial personality. For the last 20-something years, your partner has been programmed by their upbringing to look at cash a certain way, and odds are you are completely opposite. It's the classic corporate matchup, the aggressive saver versus the emotional spender. Imagine walking into the kitchen on a Saturday morning. One of you is sitting at the table, completely stressed out, tracking every single line item on an Excel spreadsheet, trying to optimize their contribution to a low-cost index fund. They want to live below their means so they can buy back their freedom. Meanwhile, the other partner is looking at Instagram, seeing their friends on vacation, and thinking, "We both work hard, we make good salaries, why can't we enjoy our life right now?" Have you ever felt like you're fighting your own spouse just to save $1? Suddenly, every single purchase becomes a trial. A simple dinner out isn't just dinner, it's an internal battle over lifestyle creep. If you don't define how the money works behind closed doors, your relationship stops feeling like a partnership and starts feeling like an uncomfortably tense business merger. The second you sign that marriage certificate, your financial landscape undergoes 7 violent, systematic rule changes. You cannot play the old solo game anymore. Rule 1. The merge dilemma. The old way was easy. Your check went to your account. Now, you face a choice. Go 100% combined, and you risk feeling micromanaged. Keep it 100% separate, and you risk living like roommates who share a fridge, completely killing your financial synergy. Rule 2. The co-signed liability. You aren't just buying a car anymore. You're deciding if the household balance sheet can take on 2 auto loans simultaneously. Your housing choices are no longer based on your personal commute. They are dictated by a compromise of 2 completely different lives. Rule 3. Debt reclassification. There is no more my student loan or your credit card balance. If your partner is carrying $20,000 of high-interest debt, that interest is actively bleeding the cash fortress you are trying to build. Their liability is legally and operationally your drag. Rule 4. Desynchronized goals. Solo, you can eat ramen and max out your accounts. Married, you have to align on retirement timelines, house hacking strategies, or saving for kids. If one wants real estate and the other wants safety, your capital sits stagnant. Rule 5. The corporate benefit pivot. Everything changes here. Tax brackets shift when you file jointly. Health insurance premiums can skyrocket or optimize depending on who has the better corporate benefits package. Are you actually maximizing your dual benefits, or are you leaving free money on the table? Rule 6. Lethal double-engine lifestyle creep. When 2 9-to-5 workers combine forces, they feel rich. You look at the combined direct deposits and think you can afford the premium subscription to life. It's a trap. Rule 7. The mandatory sync. Solo tracking is optional. Married tracking is non-negotiable. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to avoid talking about money until a bill bounces? The rule changes from track it when you feel like it to mandatory operational sinks. Let's look at the actual math because numbers don't lie. Let's take two regular 9 to 5 workers inside the same company, both earning a base salary of $60,000. Couple A lives together but operates with poor money alignment. They keep everything separate, split bills down the middle, but never look at their combined net worth. Because there is no team strategy, they suffer from lifestyle creep. They have two premium car payments, separate subscription accounts, and they both eat out of convenience. Combined income, $120,000. Total annual expenses, $108,000. Annual savings, $12,000. Over 3 years, couple A saves a total of $36,000. On paper, they make a great 6-figure household income, but their daily reality feels tight. They are still completely dependent on next Friday's direct deposit. Now, look at couple B. They run a highly aligned financial engine. They optimize their fixed cost by sharing one reliable car and keeping their housing expense strictly below 30% of their take-home pay. They treat their combined income as a single corporate budget. Combined income, $120,000. Total annual expenses, $78,000. Annual savings, $42,000. Let's look at the difference in words. Year 1, couple B saves $42,000. Year 2, they compound that cash and save another $42,000, climbing to $84,000. Year 3, they finish all the way up at $126,000 in raw liquidity. Look at the difference. By changing the conversation and aligning their goals, couple B has built a massive $126,000 cash shield, while couple A is sitting on just $36,000. That extra $90,000 isn't just a number, it's pure freedom. It is capital that goes straight into low-cost index funds to completely buy back their time. You cannot run a high-performance household on vague promises. You need a simple, bulletproof operational system. Here is the plug-and-play architecture for married 9 to 5 workers. Stop merging 100% of your money into one chaotic bucket and stop keeping it completely separate. Create 3 distinct automated zones. 1. The R's account, the engine. Both of your 9 to 5 paychecks land here. This account automatically automates and pays for all fixed liabilities, rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, shared groceries, and your joint investment goals. 2. The yours and mine accounts, the freedom valves. Every month, a set equal dollar amount is automatically funneled from the ours account into 2 private personal checking accounts. This is guilt-free play money. If one partner wants a morning latte habit or expensive shoes, they buy it from their personal bucket. No questions asked, no friction, no judgment. How should you frame this based on your combined household income? Keep it simple. Combined $60K, $100K, fixed cost defense. Your biggest enemy is duplication. Avoid having 2 heavy car payments and high rent. Share a vehicle, if possible. Cook at home, and focus entirely on stacking your first emergency shield. Combined $100K, $160K, tax and benefit optimizations. Maximize one partner's premium health insurance. Heavily fund your matching 401Ks and route money cleanly into automated investment accounts. Combined $160K plus, the asset accelerator. Do not let your lifestyle match your high income. Live on one salary, completely automate the second salary, and funnel it directly into building a cash fortress to secure early retirement. Even with a great account structure, you can completely ruin your progress if you fall into these 3 classic traps. The first trap is the silent carry. This is where one partner manages 100% of the spreadsheets, pays all the bills, and carries all the financial anxiety, while the other partner lives in total ignorance. Are you accidentally keeping your partner in the dark, or are you the one drowning in the details? The managing partner burns out, and the ignorant partner feels controlled. You must share the visibility. The second trap is the competitive lifestyle. This happens when you start playing a subtle game of financial keeping up with your own spouse. Well, you spent $300 on your hobby last month, so now I get to spend $300 on mine. That isn't a team mindset. It's an internal Cold War that drains your cash flow. The final trap is the vague kid buffer. Couples often say, "We'll start saving seriously once we have kids." Here is the reality. Children are a massive, beautiful lifestyle upgrade, but they are also an operational expense. If you wait until the daycare bills arrive to optimize your budget, you are playing defense from a position of weakness. Build the fortress early. Building wealth as a married 9-to-5 worker isn't about giving up your happiness, hiding receipts from your spouse, or fighting over every credit card charge. It's about transforming your household from a chaotic pool of mixed desires into a high-performance financial team. When you align your data, automate your accounts, and protect your combined cash flow, you stop letting normal middle-class traps dictate your life. You start using your dual incomes to buy back your shared freedom. Let's open up the community ledger down in the comment section right now for a real-world relationship audit. Drop a comment below with 3 honest answers. 1. Are you currently married, in a relationship, or building solo? 2. What is the single biggest roadblock you face when discussing money with your partner? 3. What household milestone are you actively chasing right now? Are you building your emergency shield or pushing toward that first 100K investment baseline? Let's talk about it. Support each other through the daily corporate grind and look at the real data down below. Once you've left your comment, hit that like button, subscribe to 9-to-5 Chimp, and click on the next video on your screen to keep optimizing your financial engine. Protect your cash flow, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next one.